Patchouli and I arguing over how to create our media for our demographic. And our demographic, most of the people that we work with, besides the fact we're a tech company, I don't want this robotic music that Patchouli keeps going after.
That's what originally we talked about, was doing robotic music.
My argument was Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, as well as this, I don't want to call it music, I'd rather call it muzak. And it's just most of the folks in this industry, to include myself, that's the other thing, I want to like the music that we're listening to. And as much as I like Zamfir or this new age muzak with a beat to it, I'd rather hear Let It Snow by Dean Martin 100 times.
Okay, we're going to ask your wife what she thinks, too.
Then I freaking lose, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So we're going to have to find a compromise. Yeah. But it's a compromise that's going to try to get the wide berth or that range of our demographic. And our highest demographic is male, 25 to 42.
I think even older than that.
Older than that, but normally the folks who are older than that don't have the patience to go online and find. There is, but the greater the on that bell curve, that higher density is that 25 to 42 year old. With the higher than that, it's more reading articles, they do watch videos, more listen to podcasts, shorter podcasts. So I agree with you, but right now, the bulk of our demographic is that 25 to 42-year-old male.
Yeah.
United States, Canada, Mexico, China, New Zealand, Australia, concrete engineers, civil engineers, cement industry, admixture industry. Construction management. So, that, when you look at that age group, there's a little bit of robotic, muzak, new age with a beat. And then there's also, and I don't mean that, I hate that stuff. I don't like it.
Right.
So I don't like listening when it's because that's the argument that we just had. It's it's, why aren't you in the frame?
You changed your mind though.
I don't change, I'm trying to compromise. I know.
You approved the first few videos.
I approved. Okay, so that was the other piece of the argument, and that's why I think this is a good video. Where it came to a head was I'm approving things that I don't love. And that's the thing. We're trying to go after a very specific project. And I'm a very picky person. Patchouli will tell you that, Whitney. Most of our clients will tell you I'm picky.
I think all of us are though.
That's why we're all so good at what we do. That being said, we're trying to show a story. And at times, while I want to stop something from going to the our YouTube channel, and stop it from going out to our fans, so cute. We have 128 now. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I don't want to go out there because I don't think it's clean enough. I don't think it's telling the full story. I hate the music. I didn't like. There are somewhere around 5 to 15 videos that we didn't get out. Somewhere around there, right?
About total over the whole 112 that we have. I
think
there's about 5 to 10.
5 to 10 videos that I did not approve. One of them was Whitney talking to you about what it's like to be a woman in the industry, and I just didn't like the lighting. So she's redoing it, but I didn't approve that video. Plus the music was hard. The music was fine. So, the reason why I'm letting these videos go that have music that I don't like, or I'm only 80-85% there, is right now we're trying to document a story.
Right.
And not getting the cleanest version out there does two things. One, shows a little bit more authenticity. There was a live feed that I did when the whole family had the stomach flu. And in the middle of the live feed, right, I ran to the bathroom to go throw up. And two of the people watching, reached out to us to see if I was doing okay, which was awesome, but there's something about that type of authenticity that I'd rather not include, but, showing the raw story, maybe it's not as clean and polished, brings a certain real human story to it, what we're trying to get out there. And also, it leaves plot holes in our stories sometimes. There are times that I want to reach out to Patchouli, and listen, we live out in the country, we don't have the best internet, and it's an ongoing joke. Patchouli lives in the big city and still has the same problem. it's just the reality of it takes a long time to upload, so that's the other factor that we've got to understand what we're sacrificing when we want to readjust a video or when we don't approve a video. So we take that all into account. Now, we get to the point where we're not doing it every single day and we can be more selective, then yeah, we're going to make it more polished. And we do that for our clients too, who want us to make videos for them, whether it's a 1 minute or a 10-minute video. Sometimes they want the raw story, other times they want a very polished product type spotlight video. So yeah, that was, I think that was important to talk about. So this is why I like working with Patchouli. When we first started working together, we had a very limited budget. And I told Patchouli that you're only going to have this budget for 90 days. And if we don't see some type of return on investment, the project is done. And it literally was within that 90-day time period that we didn't see a return on investment. We saw a holy return on investment. So, you know, the great thing about the team that I'm in is that I don't have to worry about making the wrong decision. We make decisions as a team about how we're moving forward to get you the message out there. And I would really love for you to meet Patchouli, not today, but
when I'm aware of being on camera.
When you're aware of being on camera. Hey, there's the raw story. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, she's got her own channel. We'll put the link down below. Her own website, did I say it right? Sorry. She's got her own website. Check her out. She's really good at her craft. She brings a lot of value to our company. And I hope you got a lot out of today's lesson, which, as the title stated, is not about concrete, and you should not watch this if you're looking to find out about concrete. Have a good one. Go concrete, beat asphalt.